They've got you believing genocide is just governance in motion. That is the con. Here lies the sickness. Neoliberalism is not reality. It is a chosen belief system meticulously engineered, enforced through debt, violence, and despair. Marketed like gravity, paraded as truth, wrapped in academic gloss and bipartisan applause. Still, this machine was built to serve the few, and it demands bodies to keep it humming. People speak like this is the edge of possibility. It's complicated, they mutter. We've got to be realistic. No. That's the logic of someone who's been broken by repetition and told the bruises are democracy. Trauma gets repackaged as discipline. Pain gets rebranded as maturity. After years of political gaslighting, folks start mistaking the cage for a cradle. What neoliberalism thrives on is your despair. Exhaustion is its oxygen. Apathy is its armor, because the second people start imagining something else, when they dare to build without permission, the empire begins to fracture. Hope, not fear, is what terrifies it most. This isn't a failing system, it is a predatory one. The prison industrial complex was not born from crime waves. It was designed to warehouse poverty and profit from suffering. Over 2 million people remain caged across the United States as of this year. Most are working class people. A vast majority of black, brown, disabled, queer, and trans disposable by policy. Simultaneously, the war machine accelerates. Over $900 billion was funneled into the Pentagon this year. At least 750 military bases dot the globe. More than 80 countries host U.S. forces. This is not protection. It is conquest in a uniform. It is extraction enforced by missiles. Democrats pantomime compassion while underwriting carnage. They dress violence in inclusion language and sell it as progress. One hand waves the rainbow flag while the other signs off on drone strikes. They'll post solidarity hashtags for Gaza, then vote to fund the bombs that level its neighborhoods. That is not justice. It is complicity in a prettier package. You won't reach socialism by marching through a capitalist pipeline. Elevating a communist within a neoliberal framework doesn't disrupt the machine, it guts them, it neuters them. What begins as resistance ends in paperwork. Revolutionaries get forced to smile through genocide and call it governance. This country does not simply stumble, it dominates by design. Internally, it criminalizes hunger. Globally, it topples governments, installs loyalists, and plunders land. And somehow, you're still asking if a few tweaks around the edges might be enough? Each time you sigh and say, maybe this is just how it is, you breathe life into the system. That is not realism, it is resignation. You sound like someone who's been convinced survival is all they're worth. Escaping that belief requires radical vision. Dreaming becomes defiance. It demands the courage to believe that another world is not just theoretical, it's already being built in the shadows of empire by hands they try to disappear. Comfort will not shield you. Silence won't protect your neighbor. Stability purchased with blood is not stability, it is sanctioned brutality. You were not born to be controlled. Compliance was never your purpose. No one was meant to be manageable. You were made to light the whole lie on fire and build something living in the ashes.